Welcome to Jacksonville, annual site of one of the best rivalries in the sport. The Gators and the Dogs. As you put them together on a football field, sparks fly and memories are made. This is the kind of game that can help define an entire season. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Dogs will kick this deep to get us going. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They're going to run it. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34. And remember, the last time these rivals met, Kirk, these guys dropped the hammer and it got ugly.
And Chris, don't underestimate the mental anguish that can put on a team. It's important that this defense plays well and tries to get the ball back to their own offense to give them a chance to build their confidence up.
We need a yard here in 3rd down to keep this opening drive going. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
And the Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Cook. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
This is why running the football is so important. Run the ball, you go to play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The completion makes it 2nd and short. On the run, it's Mancuso. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. But I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
The Gators pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Cook. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Seventh play of the opening drive. They moved it, but now face a 3rd down. And he drops back in the gun. That's a fly to the wideout. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
The Gators are in the red zone now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He stopped, and he gets a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Becoming a long march. Play number 10 of the drive coming up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Can he make it to the marker? Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Chris, it's early in this football game, but the defense had a golden opportunity to come up with a stop, and they allow him to run the football on him to get the first down, and now it's 1st and goal. Missed a golden opportunity. Let's see how they respond here.
So another 3rd down conversion. Now they're set up at 1st and goal. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Moves his way for a 1st down to the 35.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. They'll hand it off. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Graves. He makes the grab. Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Handoff to the single back. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go.
It's blocked. Oh, and they picked it up. So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. The Gators offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Back to pass. It's Thompson. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Cook. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. And the Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down.
And that pass rush has trapped him into sack.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And, man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, a brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
The offense going with the hurry up. Can he get there on the ground? Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Gators will have 1st and 10 here. Quick throw caught on the left side. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on play. The offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They stop him, but it's a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play. Today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And this pass is caught, goes down after making the grab, picks up a few yards, but it's short of the 1st down marker.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Trying to convert again on 3rd down. It's 3rd and 2. And they pick up the first on the ground. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The Gators will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
That's just mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line does their job, gets a nice surge there, and the back does what he needs to do to pick up the 1st down.
And the Gators looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's swarmed by the defense.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Solid 1st down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. And they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. On the run here. Lets it go. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely froze the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made it an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off, and at least picked up some positive yards.
Running out of time in the pocket. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Dropping back, it's Graves. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that 1st down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. offense is back out on the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And he's got his man open downfield. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. The Gators will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Looking to throw it on first down. It's caught. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. Trying the run, it's Mancuso. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Here's the second down play. Looking to throw. It's Thompson. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Goes up and over the guy. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of it, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Going after, knocked right through. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pass complete. It's second down now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle is finally made, but the ball moves to the 47-yard line.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Most offensive coaches will be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man coverage, but I'm curious to see if they're going to test this DB again after that coverage.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And that catch is hauled in. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
That completion sets up an important third down play. Quick completion. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. Look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality.
And it's picked off. He throws it right in the double coverage and pays for it.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
The Florida offense retakes the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense. They try to get everybody on the same page here. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Cook. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yard or anything. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Looking for his back. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Gators begin a new series here. 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
First down and 10. Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. The Gators come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looking to pass. It's Thompson. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Slides down, will avoid the tackle. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Fires it to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. The Gators looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Touchdown, Gators. This air attack is still unstoppable. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Gives it to the back, fighting him off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Second down after that previous play. To the air, it's Braves. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Running back has it on the screen now. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle is made, but it's a big gain. They'll move the ball to the 25-yard line.
Well, that's exactly why you dial up the screen. The defense is overcommitting to the pass rush and trying to apply pressure on the quarterback. Great execution, plenty of space available, and man, he had a convoy downfield to help him pick up big yards.
Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown. Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Gators offense retakes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They stop him within 47, but that's enough for a first down.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
Nice gain, moves the ball to the 47. Another first down. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down after a short gain there. And the Gators hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Third down, it's a handoff. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Receiver makes the catch. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't the score.
The Gators are in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Grab made by the tight end. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quick throw to the left side. Touchdown, Florida. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Well, the energy really building now, but if they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you will never forget this kind of performance.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Back to throw. It's Graves. Looks to the left for a quick throw. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He finds his man.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down after that completion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And a flag flies as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Getting set. Here's second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They prevent the touchdown ball. He spotted at the 3.
Chris, I just don't know about short gains like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry. Got to throw the football. You cannot afford to allow this.
Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And the wideout goes in motion. To throw, it's Graves. And it's incomplete. He got away with one there. A dangerous throw. Now they get set to kick it away.
Florida, 35, Georgia, 18.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The pocket breaking down, and the sophomore quarterback throws it behind the receiver. Important 2nd down play coming up. And the back gets the football. He shreds the tackle. And he's brought down out at the 46.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. He's moving out of the pocket. Breaks loose at the 40. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
And the Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Florida 35, Georgia 18.
Ready up.
Looking to pass this time. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
The Gators trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Receiver in motion now. Play action here on 1st down. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Usually you'd like to run the football this close to the goal line, but if you're going to throw it, I'd get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quicker so you don't have a risk of taking the sack.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11th. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. To the air. It's Thompson. Pressure is coming. Oh, what a move. And the defense able to stop him at the 2.
Well, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. You had him at second and forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's third down. You better make up for it right here.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for third and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Gators. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to third and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. The Bulldogs come to the line to run the hurry up.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Crucial third down play coming up. Scanning the field. It's Graves. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's fourth down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut in to this lead. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Game makes it second and medium. Pre-snap motion from the offense. The shotgun running play call. Tackle, but first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And now from the pistol formation. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He'll try a pass here. Pulls it in. It's Cook. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run. Did a great job with that play-action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Give it to the back again. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Try and muscle for the first down. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. They'll try the right side on the toss. Touchdown, Florida. And the beatdown continues.
That's another touchdown for these guys. And they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Off the RPO, caught to the right. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. The Gators are on the move here.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
And the Gators looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Here comes the handoff. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Gators. And this one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Georgia, 18.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. He's moving out of the pocket. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Georgia.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
56, Georgia, 25.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the single back takes the handoff. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. Now, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and giving the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
First down here for this offense.
Here we go.
Ball handed off. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender, my goodness.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here.
On the double.
Let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival and get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a little bit